What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Idle Adventure Mode. We are on episode 47. Now, if it feels like it's been a while since we've done one of these, it has. It definitely has. So here we are. And because of the April event, the hardcore adventure mode that we did, we went through, beat that, everything's done there. I really didn't know what to do with these other accounts. Like my hardcore account, I'm working on masteries, so that one has a like a focused plan going forward. But like this account, my standard account, I had to kind of figure out what the hell to do with them while we're doing this April event, because that was just tying up so much time, creating videos, doing everything for it. I really just didn't have the bandwidth to deal with these other accounts. So I was trying to figure out what to do with them. My standard account is full mastery. And it's basically the only thing I have left to do is finish the Impending Darkness event, and I'm done. That account will be a full completion account, and things are done. So the idea of what to do with like this account and say my standard account I'm going to keep and roll into the expansion with. You need everything well, I shouldn't say you need everything, but the expansion has everything starting at level or ending up at level 120 or whatever. So you get to level 99 here, you get build up to level 120. What to do with the adventure account? So my standard account is always going to be there. That's going to be my completion account. I will get that Impending Darkness event done here soon, and then with this April thing done, I can go into Impending Darkness, finish that off, or work towards that. You know what I mean? So what do we do with this account? I don't know that I necessarily want to start adventure mode over with the expansion unless they come up with some really cool alternate game mode. I don't know that I want to keep this and go into 120s. So I don't know what to do with this account. I mean, I could quit and do like hardcore combat only. We could do some different game modes or something. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really thought that far ahead, and this is basically poised at the end. We definitely need to get this done. So I need to do the Impending Darkness event soon. I don't want to drag this on any longer than it needs to be. But I really don't have anything else to do with this account once that's done. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of not in a hurry to get it done, because then that's the end of adventure mode, I guess. But then at the same time, I kind of want to get it done and out of the way, because what are we going to do? You know, we're not going to have videos every week just staring at prayer points or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to do with this account. But all that aside, let's talk about where we are now, and I'll figure out where we're going to go later. I mean, it's possible we just get everything to level 120 and wait for the expansion. I don't know. More to come. I'm definitely not going to delete this one. If anything, I would add more and then have this one here for whatever, tinkering or something, because it is an adventure account, and the adventure account is slightly different than the standard account. So this one won't go away. I just don't know what the end of this series looks like, or if it would stop and then come back with the expansion, or just restart a whole new adventure mode. Not sure, because we've learned a lot. I don't know about you, but I've definitely learned a lot playing through all of this, playing through that April Fool's mode that we just got. Like, there's a lot that I didn't realize, or, you know, you kind of learn different priorities of things and what works better and what doesn't, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyway, so enough about that. Let's talk about where we are currently. So with that event that was going on, I really didn't know what to do with this account, so I just parked it. And I really didn't know what to do with my standard account, so I just parked that. My hardcore account, I'm working on masteries, so I had a plan for that, and I can work on that and do videos and stuff with it. But these other two accounts just kind of sat there, and I was fishing up like prayer points, or like I have a million prayer points here. I'm already on it. I have 100, almost 200,000 perfect whales. Like I was sitting there fishing and cooking and stuff like that, and it was like, all right, what else can I do? I think I completed all the thieving. Yeah, all the thieving's done. So like I ran out of things to do, and I was trying to figure out what I could do with my standard account other than just letting it idle by and just kind of cruise doing whatever, random stuff. It's completely done. What do you do while you're waiting? Well, then it hit me. I was like, you know what? The one thing that I think that would be really cool or worthwhile to grind out in the interim is 3 Fury of the Elemental Zodiac amulets. So that's what we're doing. I now have, let's look, we're very close. Yep. Gonna need a little bit more. There it is. I'll run from that for just a second, and then we will upgrade this, get the one we need. There it is. So I now have, I have the fighter amulet on here, but if I switch over to magic, I have the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs that I had originally. If I flip over here, I now have the second one that I've got, and then I'm working on a third one for the melee account. So I always thought that was kind of a crappy grind, but while this whole April event's been going on, I can just throw these things on and let it run in the background. So where we are currently, especially like for the Amulet of Torture and the Amulets of Fury, those are just horrendously slow to get. You only need 10, but when you need to get 2 more amulets, you need 20, and that's just a very horrendous slog. But like I had a whole bunch of the Amulets of Accuracy, Defense. I think I had a couple, 1 or 2 ranged or something. Like I maybe had to go get, I don't remember now, like maybe Magic and Glory or something like that. Well, Glory, that's what I'm working on now. But like some of these, I have so many Amulets of Defense. I'll probably sell some of these Amulets of Accuracy. I have a ton of those. Just because I've been running this, I've been fighting these, what are these things? I keep wanting to say hitmen, bounty hunters. I've been fighting these bounty hunters left and right. So pretty much, I'm going to let this thing run on this guy here. But pretty much, if I go upgrade this, I am only missing 1 Amulet of Glory. I have everything else except for that Amulet of Glory. I've got 1, but I need the second one. And then I can upgrade this, and I'll have 3 of those Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs. And that is what we are going to take into the Impending Darkness event. We're going to gear these guys up completely with that Fury of the Elemental Zodiac amulet and all the other gear that they need for it. And that's what we're going to take in there. I think that's the recommended gear, but then you have to switch them out. And I don't feel like switching gear out and trying to switch it in between all the combat is not going to happen. Because if you go immediately from one monster to the next, I'm not going to try to kick that off and switch them over. Like it'd be nice if we had the little switcher that you do here where you can put stuff on. What I'd really like to see is some gear sets. And I don't mean these 1, 2, 3, 4s. I mean, I have a gear set that I can call, or a quick slot, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, whatever, where I can just say, hey, this is my, I don't know, Ragnar plate set. And then I click that on and it clicks all this gear into place. And then I can just quickly swap between the different melee setups that I have, because you're gonna have a melee, a ranged, and a magic setup. So why not have the ability to switch the gear in around between them? Because, you know, I may want all the Terran God gear for one style of combat, but then I may want this setup here because I'm in a Slayer area, so I need the Slayer gear. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be kind of a cool thing. I'm running basically all this Ragnar gear and then this Relentless Fury stuff, just because I'm trying to kill these things off quickly, and I'm just doing mass damage. This thing hits pretty hard, and I kind of wanted to try some different stuff out, quite honestly. Running the, what is that thing? Running the, where's that sword at? This thing, this Tidal Edge. Running this all the time, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it really doesn't change anything. You're idling all this in the background anyway, but it makes it a little different. You know what I mean? It's just something a little different. What do I see ticking off down here? Do I see these massive hits coming in, or I don't know? And the goal is to try to stun these things so you don't get hit. And I don't know. I've been trying different stuff. One thing I did want to try, but I don't have, during the event, I got it on my standard account, I think. I wanted to check out that Dark Steel Dagger. To really quicken up the Dark Steel Dagger that you get from these things, these spiders. It makes your attacks really fast. And one of the things in that event, the April event that we did, was how slow the melee was. Like, melee just really drug on, but if you put like a little dagger on, you come in there and just start banging the shit out of something. I kind of wanted to check that out on here. I know it does less damage, but I'm curious if you can grind things down faster. Like, this guy's got a pretty fast attack interval. I know big chunks take off more, but it's just something I want to tinker with, I kind of wish I'd have tinkered with it on the event thing, but I did not. So, one thing that I did figure out, and while we're talking about the title edge, I did not have this thing. I had forgotten to go grind that out. So I went and killed off those the little pony things there, and what are these? The Dark Waters Emboras. I killed those things off, and I got my title edge. So I did that. I found that out in the last video I put out. Of course, I cooked up a bunch of whales. I worked on some summoning tablets. So I've kind of been working on a little bit of this mastery stuff. Not that I care so much, but just trying to bank some of these tablets up. I don't even know what I made. Maybe these golden thieves or whatever. Just tinkering with some of this stuff. I don't know. Like if you're just randomly idling this, I could throw that golden thief thing on here and just make a little bit of money. Throw it on with the Minotaur. One of the things that I did is I took off the whetstones and then all my tablets. With this setup, this may not be the most ideal setup for grinding this stuff out. Like you could probably get stuff done faster with magic or something. But the key thing for me about this is I really didn't care how long it was going to take to get there. I just didn't want to expend anything. So I didn't want to waste arrows. I didn't want to waste runes. Not that you can't recreate them, but if I run out of those, then I'm either not attacking or I'm attacking very inefficiently. With this setup, I don't have to recreate anything, and none of these monsters really hurt me. I don't remember how much this perfect carrot cake I had, but I've hardly used it. So, I mean, I kind of just wanted to grind this out a little bit and just let it run. You know, if it took 3 or 4 days to get something done, it didn't matter because I was still working on the April Fool's event. So it was a good distraction. You know what I mean? So let's loot all this stuff here. One thing I've been trying to do is to keep one of these in this slot here so that it keeps it all organized. Not that it matters, but if it drops in here, I had an issue where I had it drop on some random spot somewhere, and I was collecting whatever amulet that I was doing this for, but it was collecting it on a different tab, so I didn't see it coming in. And I was looking all over the place. Like I was looking here because it puts things at the end, and then I was looking in the middle, and I couldn't see it where it was supposed to be. So I've been trying to do my best to put things where they should go. So that is really all we have. I don't really know what the future of this account is going to be. Maybe we push it all to 120 and then just zoom right into the expansion. Maybe we just shelf it and then go do something different. I don't know. I don't know about that. I do know that we are going to work on the Impending Darkness event very soon. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I want to get this done on my standard account first, and then I'll probably come back and record it for this. We're basically done with this grind right here that I'm doing. I know it's all but said and done. I just need one more of these amulets of glory, so I'm 98 of these amulets of glory away from the elite amulet of glory, which is away from, you know, this thing here, the Fury of the Elemental Zodiac. So I'll have 3 of those. We'll be completely geared up for the actual in-game event, the Impending Darkness thing. I've got all the gear I need for it, all these sets here, so I can equip everything I need to for that. Like, we are completely set for this event. Don't know if I'll survive it, but we are set for it. I do believe we have we have a bunch of dragon tablets. Those were key. You want to mix the dragon with the, centaur, minotaur, that kind of thing. So it just burns everything down. That worked really well in the April event that we did. So that's basically going to be the next thing we do, is the Impending Darkness event. I don't really want to work on mining and smithing and all this other garbage. There's no point to it. There's just no point for this account to do any of that. Working on the thieving, I kind of wanted to build up some money. That was kind of my goal there. And I think I might have done, no, I still got a long way to go on here. It's possible to let this finish, like get all these to 99. It won't matter for these, but this one has a negative. I know this negative isn't something that's ever going to bother me, but maybe we let this thing run. I don't know. I'm, again, not I don't know what to do with this. So that will actually do it for this one because I don't really know what else to say at this point. We'll just have to figure out where we're going forward and get there because we've got, I don't know what, 6 months until we get the expansion, and I'm right at the end game. So that will do it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.